I'm a half bubble theory type guy. Myself, I'm half bubble anyway, so it works perfect. Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting adventure of the Bluegrass Farmer. We're part 2 today, working on our garden table. I keep calling it a garden table. I think the best word that I should use is more like a planting table. If you want to do plants here, set your plants out and things like that, or you want to pot things, I think that's the more better terminology than a garden table. I guess you can call it a garden table or whatever, but mainly it's for planting and displaying the flowers and things that you have. So that's kind of what I've got in my mind that I wanted to do. It's more of a showpiece than anything. But here's a little bit what I've got started on it. I've got, these are all treated. They're scraps that I had down in the barn. And we had a fence built around the farm several years ago. And of course, when everybody got done with the fence, we had a lot of scrap left over. And like I said in my previous video, I hate throwing away good wood. So I'm using the scraps from that project. I've allowed a gap in between here because if you're potting, you know, if you lose dirt or whatever, you can scrape the dirt off down into the bottom. And if it rains, you know, the rain's got a place to go. I may have my gaps a little too wide, but that'll work fine for what I'm doing. It evened out real good on the wood. So my go-to is to try to save as much wood as I can and utilize what I have instead of, you know, cutting boards up that really don't need cutting. So it worked out real good as far as the spacing goes and the number of boards I had. So what I'm going to do today is try to finish this up. This is the kind of project that you do when you have really cold temperatures. We've had some pretty cold temperatures here in the last several days, and of course the grass is not growing that much, so there's no need of mowing right now. It's too cold for any type of gardening, and so this is the kind of project that you do when things are kind of down the downhill a little bit. But I need to get some more wood. I need to go down here and see what else I can come up with today as far as wood goes. But I'm going to try to get this done, get this up and running, and then we can move on to the next upcoming project. I got up here at the farm early this morning, and it was like upper 30s to low 40s. It was a little chilly. Now it's warming up, and I'm going to have to come out of this. Phone's ringing.
Your cord, the ball bearings go down, and that's what catches and pulls. When the engine starts, or this is coming back bringing your cord in, it goes like this. And when it starts, them ball bearings fly out here, and it gets out of the way of this.
Kind of got sidetracked there a little bit. Got a roller tiller that kind of went out on me last week. So I had a buddy of mine come up here and look at it. He's pretty handy with stuff like that. And come to find out a ball bearing was out, come out somehow. But he got her fixed. He, when you got the right person who knows what they're doing, it's an easy fix. So like I say, once I get it all trimmed out, I'll put some ends on here, like so. And I'll leave that up a little higher. I hope it doesn't fall. I don't have it mounted in there. But I'll leave this up a little higher and have a old antique hook coming off of that. So if you want to hang potting flowers or something on it. Okay, folks, this is I would not say it's the finished project, but that's kind of what I had in mind, and kind of similar to what I had envisioned. I still got some work I want to do on it. It's not complete as of yet. It's, I'd say, 95%. My is to put some shelves up, something similar to this, like that. I have shelves here, maybe one here, because I want to get some different brackets, some antique looking brackets to hold the shelving. So I'll have two shelves there. And the reason I left these a little longer is I want to get it like an old bracket that comes out where you can hang your hanging pots on. So like I say, it's not 100%, and it's not perfect, and that's the way I wanted it, because I'm not perfect and this is not perfect, so it fits together perfect in my book. Later on, we'll paint get the brush down here and get the wire wheel, get all the rust off, all the old paint off at the bottom, and paint that. So, but yeah, good little project. Everything you see here, strictly from the barn. Down at the tobacco barn, have old scrap wood that I keep. Like I said in my last video, I hate throwing good pieces of wood away. I was lucky several years ago, we had I call it a horse fence, wooden horse fence put up around the farm, which we don't have horses, but I like the style of the fence. And the gentleman that did it had a lot of extra leftover fencing board, and they're all seasoned. So everything here is seasoned out. These are old oak planks that I put in, and like I say, these are fence posts or fence boards that were left over from the project. I've got plenty more of these down in the tobacco barn. But like I say, I still need to tweak a little bit more, add a little extra features here and there. But I think for what I'm going to use it for, me and the wife, it'll be perfect. She'll have something there. But I think by adding the shelving with old barn wood like that and like that, maybe, I think that'll add a whole lot to it. We've got a lot of herbs coming on in the greenhouse, so I can picture a bunch of herbs just coming over the top of this. So that's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching today. We appreciate you being with us, and thanks for being with me through this project. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll have more videos coming out later on. So stay tuned for more exciting episodes of the Bluegrass Farmer. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.